Hey you guys, Patty here. I just wanted to do a quick video, talk about meal prep, meal planning, what I do personally, what helps me. Everyone is different, and so I'll just share what helps me, and some of the other coaches in the group can share what helps them and how they do it because, like I said, everyone is different. So, my situation is I don't have a family that I cook for pretty much. So I have my brother who we plan our meals together, and my boyfriend and his kids. Now he has his kids usually 6 days a week. So we try to plan something that all of us, that the kids will like too, which can be a little bit hard at times. But I'll just share what we do, and then maybe you guys can take tips or take just some some things that stick out to you that you want to try. So what I do on the weekend, I don't know if you can see this okay? I don't know. On the weekend, I just have a little planner thingamajig. It's got a magnet on the back, and then on the front it just says, has dinners. Has dinners listed here. So it's Sunday through Saturday. It has my breakfast, my lunches, and just grab bag. And I can share, somebody made a PDF of what I use, and I can share that in the group if anyone wants it. Just let me know, comment below. Also, this one I just got at a local store, but you can also get it at knockknockstuff.com. It's just a simple little thing. So anyways, so what we do is we plan out our dinners together because everyone's on a different schedule. So our breakfasts and our lunch and our snacks and stuff don't go in together. So for breakfast, typically I do a shake every single day for breakfast. Now this is kind of my second breakfast. Being pregnant, I'll get up at like 4 o'clock or something in the morning or 5, and I'm hungry right away. So I'll have a little cup of shredded wheat usually, or some Cheerios, just something to hold me over. I tried to do yogurt in the morning in the past because I was like, I need to get my protein and get my red in. It didn't work. I got really sick. So I do something pretty basic, just a little cup of cereal. Then I have my shake, a little bit later after I've done my workout. It always helps me. So that's my breakfast. For lunches are pretty much the same during the week. I just change up the variety of what's in it. So usually I do salad, sandwiches, and wraps. For lunches, I just change it up, like as far as what's actually in the salad or the sandwich. So like this week I have down chicken and salad because I'm baking chicken, wraps, quinoa salad. Basically I just cook up a bunch of quinoa, and I have that to put in my salad so that I can get some extra protein, but it counts as a yellow. So that's great too. And then I use boiled eggs in my salads a lot too. So that's what I just have for my lunches. It's just salads, wraps, and I put down what I'm using as my protein choices. Now, every single week, I pretty much get the same stuff veggie-wise. I go to the farmer's market, or I'll go to Aldi's, whatever you want to call it, just to get some really good deals on organic produce, because I like to stay within a budget, but I also like to be able to eat well. So the farmer's market, usually I'll get fresh tomatoes, and then I'll see the prices on everything else. This week I got tomatoes, spring mix. They had organic lettuce. That was like $2 for the whole head of organic lettuce, which is crazy because you won't get that at the grocery store. So I got tomatoes, spring mix, potatoes, green beans, bell peppers, onions, fresh basil, fresh parsley. Those are pretty much what I got at the farmer's market. And that's a lot of what I'll get typically. So I'll go to the grocery store, and usually my go-tos at the grocery store are baby carrots, celery, tomatoes if I didn't get them at the farmer's market, spring mix if I didn't get it at the farmer's market, cucumbers. I got that at the farmer's market today. So I get those pretty basic staples of stuff. And I shop the sales a lot. There's usually like secondhand produce areas where you can get like 5 for $10 or something of packages, 5 pretty big packages of veggies. I stay within a budget, so I keep it pretty low cost. But I like to have those staples so that I can throw them in salads and sandwiches. And so that's basically my lunches, but that's also my snacks. So my snacks, I have down carrots and celery with tuna or chicken salad. Pregnant, so I don't do a lot of tuna, but it's such a great lean protein, a great protein source you can use. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put some tuna or chicken, chicken in a can sometimes if I don't have like fresh chicken, and I'll just mix it with a little bit of like Greek yogurt, salt, pepper, olive oil, just something to make it really yummy. And I dip my carrots and my celery in it, or bell peppers in it. You can also use hummus. I just like to get extra protein in there. Boiled eggs with my veggies. I do that for snacks too. I'll take 2 boiled eggs with some sea salt, and I'll have that with cucumber slices so that I get 1 veggie serving and 1 protein serving. And then I do yogurt, Greek yogurt, a lot of times for a snack as a protein. And that's great. Usually with that, what I'll do is I'll mix my Recover protein into it. And that's a protein that Beachbody has. It helps with recovery, sore muscles, and it tastes really good. So I like having that. So I'll put that in with the Greek yogurt and mix it up. It's like a nice chocolate yogurt mix. So I'm just going to go through and share my dinners for the week and show you guys how I do it. So basically what I do is I have a protein source, and then from that protein source I have veggies on the side or and starches. And so depending on where I'm at in the day, then I know what I need as far as per serving. So typically I'll pick 3 dinner choices, and then I rotate them, have leftovers, and then I have a day for like breakfast and pizza. I love pizza. I do it every single week. So like this week, tomorrow, we're doing turkey meatballs. I shared this last week because we do turkey meatballs like every single week. We love them. We'll change up the variety. This past week we did like a turkey meatloaf type thing with quinoa in it instead of breadcrumbs, and it was amazing, and I can share that recipe if you want. But it's just great source of lean protein, and it's just something that you can use in a lot of things. You don't have to use it in pasta. You can use zoodles, zucchini noodles. You can make little turkey meatball subs if you want. I like just doing the turkey meatballs with like green beans on the side in a salad. So that's basically tomorrow. We're doing turkey meatballs. We will have it with a little bit of pasta and broccoli in a salad. And then Monday we're doing potatoes, green beans, and pork chops, just lean pork chops. So it's something that's simple. I'll just roast the potatoes, and those will take about 15 minutes. My brother will do the pork chops, and green beans, I just saute them, and it takes 5 to 8 minutes maybe. Tuesday, we do Taco Tuesday a lot because it keeps it simple and the kids like that. We'll change up the protein source. So sometimes we'll do turkey, sometimes we'll do grass-fed beef, which you can get at a great deal at Aldi's. And but this week we're doing shrimp tacos because the frozen shrimp was on sale. So I got that. So we're doing shrimp tacos with like a cilantro lime rice and beans, which is great. And we'll do a cabbage slaw mix in with the shrimp so that we get a little bit of veggies in that dish. And then Wednesday, we repeat turkey meatballs because we eat them all the time. We love them. So we'll do that or any other leftover if we want to throw that in. And then Thursdays, we like to do breakfast, or at least I like to do breakfast for dinner. Usually, my boyfriend's parents are in town and they kind of do their own thing. So I'm on my own. So my brother and I will do breakfast for dinner. We like that a lot. Just eggs, and we can make protein waffles are good. It's just something simple and basic. I love making frittatas because you can fit so many veggies in there. And yet it's still really good. So I can share the frittata recipe that I use, pretty basic. And then Friday, typically I do pizza. We do pizza. And you guys, I'm not crazy. Like everything has to be crazy homemade, all this stuff. I try. I try my best to do homemade pizza. If we don't have time, or if I'm just exhausted from the day, from the week, which happens a lot, we do two things. Either we go get our own crust and we just throw it all in there, and I always put tons of veggies, and I have a big salad with it so that I make sure I fill up on that salad. And I have that before, and make sure they all have their salad before too. Or if we don't want to like make our own dough, which doesn't happen very often, and I don't want to buy the dough because sometimes we get the dough and we just put the whole pizza together. Simple ways we do it: we go to Walmart, we get it's like $7 for like a $8 maybe for like a big old large pizza, and I take veggies and I roast them, peppers, onions, and mushrooms, basically with some basil and olive oil, and we put that, I roast that for them for like 12 minutes at 375 or something, and then put them on the pizza and then bake it all together. Or you can bake the pizza and just put it on there at the end, which is great because I just try to get more veggies. So it's not about, you don't want to think about depriving yourself. You want to think about how can you make it better? How can you make the pizza better? By adding more veggies to it, filling up on more plant-based foods instead of the cheeses and the starches. So if we were to order out, typically we do a thin crust, and we get veggies on it, and I add roasted veggies on it too. So we love it. We add seasonings to it to just kind of spruce it up a little bit, make sure everyone has a salad beforehand. And that's our pizza night. And so I'll be completely satisfied with one piece of pizza that's just legit loaded with veggies, and I have a huge salad on the side. So yeah, so that's just an idea for you. And then Saturdays, usually if there's any leftovers, that's what we do for the week. So that's just a rundown. If you are doing the container system, just this thing here, right, then you will know kind of what you need for each day. And basically what I do is I just plan my proteins out for the day, and I plan around that with my veggies. So I know, like for me personally, I need 4 greens, 3 purples, 4 proteins, 3 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 4 teaspoons. And so yeah, so my shake counts as a protein, as a red. And then I just plan around that. So I just know, okay, if I'm having that for breakfast and I'm having, some veggies for a snack with a protein, then I'm set there. And then lunch is usually a protein and more veggies. And then dinner is a protein and more veggies. And then I fit those yellows in there. If I know, like on Tuesday, we're doing shrimp tacos, so I know I'm going to have more yellows at night, then I don't have them during the day, which is totally cool and fine. So I would just have a big salad without the yellows in it, if that makes sense. Also, if you're taking the Beachbody Performance products, like I take the Recover, it's a protein powder and it's amazing and tastes good, but it doesn't count as a red. It's just added in. It's a nice extra. So I like having that because I know my body needs it, and I know that I can fit it in to my day. Okay, so that's all I have to say about meal prep and menu planning, and also by doing that, what we do too is like by sharing or by rotating some of the meals. So knowing that like Sunday and Wednesday we're having turkey meatballs, we'll just have them in different forms, right? One day with pasta, one day with salad and some green beans probably. Then really we're just cooking on, I'm just cooking on 1 to 3 days for the week, because I don't really count breakfast as a cooked day because it doesn't take very long, but yeah, so I guess that's really 4 days then if you count breakfast, because we have leftover days. And then, like I said, pizza is not a big deal either. We just roast them up and throw them on something that we get. So I hope that helps. I hope to show you that I don't put a lot of time into my meals. We cook up what we can on Sunday, and that's it. And throughout the week, we just, pick things that are simple and easy and fast. An idea for those of you that are really crunched on time too is get like the rotisserie chickens from like Whole Foods or something, and be able to use those as proteins. Get stuff that grill up a bunch of chicken breasts on the weekend and use them throughout the week. So there's plenty of things that you can do to save on time. I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I keep it simple, I keep it basic, but I enjoy my foods. So I hope that helps you guys. Have a great weekend, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.